Hello guys, Azure Edge Media here, bringing you a new series to my channel, Genshin Impact. Now, I recently heard about this game, like yesterday. I didn't even know it existed, so I missed the closed beta and the first beta test, all that. So, I'm completely new to this game. I have not looked it up at this point, so I don't know what I'm doing. So as you watch this video, you're probably gonna see some ugly gameplay. But bear with me, I'll get better. But as you know, I don't talk during the story.
So, what you're trying to say is that you fell here from another world? But when you wanted to leave and go on to the next world, your path was blocked by some unknown god?
Outlanders, your journey ends here. Who are you? The sustainer of heavenly principles. The arrogation of mankind ends now.
So yeah, at this point you get to pick which twin you want to play. I'm gonna pick the guy. I'm not gonna do the waifu route yet. And I'm gonna name him my middle name. Just, I don't know, I like doing that with characters.
Give my sister back!
That fight was very impressive too.
And just like that, the god took away my sister. Some kind of seal was cast upon me, and I lost my power. So while we used to travel from world to world, we are now trapped here.
That was some anime style fighting, which was top tier. Yeah, I'm playing on the PS4, so my load time is kind of slow. Cause I don't. One second.
How many years ago was it? I don't know. But I intend to find out. When I woke, I was all alone, until I met you 2 months ago.
Yeah, Paimon really owes you for that. Otherwise, Paimon likely would have drowned. So Paimon will do her best to be a great guide. We should head off. Let's get going.
So, like I was saying, I'm playing on the PS4 because I didn't want to play on my phone, even though the graphics are the same on the phone too. And I could have played on my laptop, but I don't really like playing games on laptops. It's just one of my personal preferences. So a lot of people have been saying this game is reminiscent of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Now it does. It has a lot of the same mechanics, like the fighting and the whole element based things that go on in the game, as well as the stamina gauge and the climbing and the swimming. and I like it. It does have that vibe, but it's still got its own type of style as well, which is really good. On top of the fact that it has a whole bunch of waifus. And it seems like the elemental properties in this game are more important than in Zelda. So yeah, this game is open world, like really open world, so you can explore everything. You can climb up things, swim across things. You just need the stamina. So there will be a lot of times where I will probably die trying to get something, because I get distracted easily. I see the shinies and I gotta go get them. Also, I like to make sure I get a lot of the chests in the area. I don't like to miss chests. I feel like if I miss a chest, I'm duping myself out of some good treasure, so I gotta loot everything. And I'm not sure, since this is a game that's an RPG, you know, RPGs have that trope of you gotta ransack people's houses and steal shit from their house. I'm definitely one of those people who will do that. But you can also climb their roofs and stuff, so I'm definitely ransacking the roof too. I'm gonna steal stuff in the house and outside. Oh, and these are important. Always make sure you get your teleport points, because you don't want to go somewhere and you end up getting trapped on an island or something. You don't have enough stamina to get back. Now, I'm not used to the controls, so you will see me on the menu a lot moving the wrong way or doing the wrong thing. It's because I'm not used to how the controls work exactly. And those random swings are because I forget that certain buttons do certain things. I forget that O button is the attack button, because I'm so used to the O button being the jump button and the X button being the attack and the confirmation button, but it's not like that in this game. Now, I heard there's one thing about this game that I didn't expect, because it seems like a single player game. But it's a single player game that goes into a multiplayer game.
We're off to a statue of the seven.
With other people online.
Which
So
of the seven are you looking for exactly?
you have that eventually as you get further into the game. But also, it's a gacha game, which for those people who don't know what a gacha game is, it's a game where you spend in-game currency or outside currency to buy things to summon for characters to add to your party. Now, I heard this game is really free to play friendly, so people should be alright as long as they're grinding and doing what they need to do. They'll be fine. And I'm going to die here because I was stupid and decided to chase a fish. Now, at least when you die in those, well, what seems like you die, it's not that you're dying, you're losing a chunk of your health and it teleports you back to land. Now, if you were at close to 0 and you did that, then you die, it's game over. Now, this game has a lot of stuff to do, so you'll never get bored, because you'll always have something to do. And also, I heard that this is for people who are watching the video now. Anybody who watches it in the future, it won't apply for you. But in these first 2 weeks, I heard they're gonna release patch 1.1. Now, before that happens, you have to reach rank 20, your adventurer's rank, which is different from your character's level. You need to reach level 20
Oh, wow.
to get one of the best healers in the game at this point for free. 1 second, I'll be back.
That's a statue of the Seven. There are a few of these statues scattered across the land to show the Seven's protection over the world. Among the 7 gods, this god controls the wind. Paimon's not sure whether the god you're looking for is the animal god, but Paimon will take you to the animal god's place first, and there's the reason why.
So yeah, like I was saying, you get the best healer in the game currently, a 4-star character named Barbara.
Poetry and language flow like the wind. There'll
And
definitely be someone there who
that's
knows
once
about
you
your
reach
sister.
adventurer
At least
rank
that's
20.
what Paimon thinks.
So make sure all the people who are playing now to do that. Anybody who plays in the future, sorry, but you missed it. Now, since this is my first time playing, I forgot that 1 second, sorry.
That's a statue of the Seven. There are a few of the among the Paimon.
Yeah, sorry, I'm back. So I forgot where I was going, so I ended up having to teleport back, and I didn't realize you had to follow this character in order to advance in the story, so I just go my own way here. And as you can see, I like exploring to see what's all around the map. And I think this was one of the first treasure chests I find, and I didn't realize when you open it that things pop out and you have to press square to actually grab them. So I lose everything in this chest. And this whole beginning part I mess up because I don't realize that I had to follow Paimon to the statue. And this is this little creature here, you're supposed to follow it wherever it goes. Now I didn't realize that, and I went a different way because I didn't read the instructions. And this is why you read instructions, kids, so things like this don't happen. So yeah, so sometimes when you're chasing those little creatures, they'll take you like up trees and up cliffs and stuff. Sometimes you don't, if there's a straightaway, you don't have to do that. You can just walk around the tree or the cliff and it'll take you to where you need to go. But I didn't realize that, so I didn't go back that way. Now there's a lot of little creatures you can catch here to turn into food ingredients, as well as trees to give you fruits, because there is a cooking system in this game, and as you cook more you'll level up your proficiency with cooking certain recipes, because each recipe got a proficiency of 5, at least as far as I know for now. And for creatures like this boar that you see there, what you do to get the raw meat materials from them, you hit them and they turn into the raw material and you grab it. But I didn't know that when I first started this, so I missed out on that. Also, the boars can hit you, So be careful when running in front of them, because they will ram you. And I think here we're gonna run into some rocks on the cliff. Now there's certain rocks that are breakable that turn into iron ore, and probably other ore as you get further into the game. Now, because this world is so huge, make sure you explore everything. That's why I'm so all over the place, because I'm trying to make sure I don't really miss things, though you're going to miss things. And there goes the rocks I mentioned earlier. Also, the tree branches you see around there, you can break them too. Not tree branches, the stuff that looks like bushes, you can break it. And sometimes there's items in them, sometimes there isn't. And as you can see, monsters don't give that much experience. Your main experience is going to come from items that you collect throughout the game, like those enhancement ores. And so yeah, so I didn't follow Paimon and the story didn't advance, so I go to the statue without realizing that I needed her to be there with me. So because I don't know how to look through the advanced menu yet, I didn't know that. So I just come here like, what? Why is nothing happening? Come on, do something. Nothing happened. I'm like, okay, fine, it's not this then. There's a city over there. Let's head that way. Now all the people who've played the game, especially the beta, are probably like, no dude, no, go back to Paimon. But no, I don't. More stupid stuff is coming. Now, there's a lot of these little camps with monsters that you kill and get chests from that are sealed until you kill the monsters. And be careful with walking into fire because you can burn yourself. Which I don't realize till late in the game that they burn you, and I would take damage from them for no reason. And so yeah, my adventurer's rank is only 1 at this point. I think currently where I'm at, because like I said, some of these videos are pre-recorded, I think currently I'm at level 6. And I tend not to click some of the stuff that's on the screen because I forget that you should do that. As I said before, make sure you read everything that they tell you. But I was in a rush, so I tend not to look at all the tutorial information, which is bad. And you see this monster that has the flames, he inflicted burn on me, and I didn't realize it, which is why you need to pay attention to the elements. Also, if I had thrown him in the water, I would have been fine. But no, I gotta learn things the hard way. Now, I caught a fish. Now, as you see, most things that you do in the game automatically give you experience for your adventurer's rank. Though, as you gain more levels, it gets harder to level up. And I almost chased a fish again and almost died. Now, here comes the worst part of the video. The one thing I should not have done. But, I'm gonna do it. This is not the part though. I thought it was. Where is it? Yeah, as you can see all that stuff over there, I ignore it, even though usually I chase the shinies and the chests. But no, I ignore it, because I'm about to do something stupid. And here it comes. My brilliant idea was to jump off the cliff and swim all the way to town. I killed all the monsters, that's great, but I died. And there was a perfectly good bridge if I kept walking. And it's funny, as I was dying, I was definitely looking at the bridge too, like, yeah, I could have took that. So I was just sitting there with that L, like, okay, I deserve that. So I get to this town and I realize that I did not advance the story at all. And some of the graphics here got real distorted. I think that's because the PS4 is not processing it. Yeah, I think when they put the new patch in, it should get better, hopefully.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
And yeah, I forget to claim the adventures book from her too, now that I remember correctly. But yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it here, guys. See you next time. Azure is signing out. If you liked the video, like, comment, subscribe. See you guys later.